The history of Hazrat Yousaf Joseph, peace be upon him. Hazrat Yousaf, as known as Joseph in the Bible, is one of the most revered prophets in Islam. His story is detailed in Surah Yousaf chapter 12 of the Quran, which is known for its beauty and moral lessons. His life was marked by trials, patience, and ultimate success through faith in Allah. Hazrat Yousaf, as was the son of Hazrat Jacob, as and belonged to a noble lineage tracing back to Hazrat Ibrahim, as he had 11 brothers, but his father loved him the most, which led to jealousy among his siblings. One night, Hazrat Yousaf saw a dream in which 11 stars, the sun and the moon, were bowing to him. When he told his father, Hazrat Jacob recognized it as a sign of future greatness, but warned him not to share it with his brothers, fearing their envy. His brothers, consumed by jealousy, plotted to get rid of him. They convinced their father to let Yousaf accompany them outside. Once away, they threw him into a deep well and falsely told their father that a wolf had devoured him. A passing caravan found Hazrat Yousaf and took him to Egypt, where he was sold as a slave in the market. A nobleman, Al-Aziz Potiphar, the chief minister of Egypt, purchased him and treated him kindly. Hazrat Yousaf grew into a handsome and wise young man. Zuleika, the wife of Al-Aziz, tried to seduce him, but he refused. Fearing Allah, she falsely accused him of wrongdoing, leading to his imprisonment despite his innocence. In prison, Hazrat Yousaf interpreted the dreams of 2 fellow prisoners. One was freed and later served as a cupbearer to the king. The king of Egypt had a strange dream about 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 lean ones and 7 green ears of grain followed by 7 dry ones. No one could interpret it, but the freed prisoner remembered Hazrat Yousaf and recommended him. Hazrat Yousaf explained that the dream meant 7 years of prosperity would be followed by 7 years of drought. He advised storing surplus food during the good years to survive the famine. Impressed, the king released Hazrat Yousaf and appointed him as the treasurer and minister of Egypt. Finally, he brought his father, Hazrat Jacob, and his family to Egypt. His childhood dream came true when his parents and brothers bowed before him in respect, fulfilling Allah's promise. Lessons from Hazrat Yousaf's life. 1. Patience and faith. Despite immense hardships, Hazrat Yousaf always trusted Allah. 2. Forgiveness. He forgave his brothers, showing the power of mercy. 3. Honesty and integrity. He remained truthful and refused Zuleika's advances. 4. Wisdom and leadership. His intelligence and planning saved Egypt from famine. Hazrat Yousaf spent the rest of his life as a noble leader and passed away in Egypt. His story remains a beacon of hope, patience, and righteousness for believers.